You think you're playing the same game as everyone else? You're not. You're playing a rigged version, and you didn't even know there were other modes. While you're grinding the tutorial with broken equipment, someone else started with admin commands and infinite currency. I'm going to show you every player class in this economy, from the guy who can't even afford Respawn, to the guy who coded the game, owns the server, and bans anyone who questions the rules. And trust me, it gets way more broken than you think. The difference between these levels isn't just a number in a bank account. It is a different set of physics entirely. Most people think money is just a number, a linear line that goes up. It's not. It's a completely different video game at every single stage. A millionaire and a billionaire aren't playing the same game. One is playing Monopoly, the other is playing Civilization. And the guy at the bottom? He's playing survival horror on a console that overheats every 20 minutes. Let's start at the absolute bottom. Level 0, the Void. This isn't $0. $0 would actually be a luxury for these people. At level 0, you don't own your debt. Your debt owns you. It's a parasitic entity that feeds on your sleep and your sanity. This is negative. This is debt. You wake up before the sun comes up because the street gets too loud or the shelter kicks you out at 6 a.m. Your net worth is a red number that keeps growing because interest never sleeps, even if you have to. Every choice at this level is a trade-off between two different types of pain. There are no wins, only lesser losses. You are playing life on ultra-hard mode with a broken controller. At this level, money isn't currency, it's a countdown timer. Can I eat today? If I eat, can I afford the bus? If I don't take the bus, I lose the shift. If I lose the shift, I cease to exist as a documented human being. Level 1, Survival Mode. You've escaped the void, but you're still in the blast radius. You are the working poor, a title that is a contradiction in terms. You have a roof, but it's rented week to week or month to month. You have a job, but one flat tire or one surprise medical bill destroys your entire life. In level 1, you are a battery for someone else's machine. You provide the heat, but you never feel the warmth. You wake up to an alarm on a cracked screen. You check your bank app before you even get out of bed. You eat processed food not because you like the taste of chemicals, but because fresh food spoils. You are the engine of the economy, the person serving the coffee and moving the boxes. You are functionally essential, but financially invisible. The system needs you to exist, but it doesn't need you to succeed. Level 2, the Treadmill. Welcome to the middle class. This is the most dangerous level because it feels like a destination. It's the velvet trap of the hidden economy. You are now a consumer, which means you've graduated from being a resource to being a target. Every dollar you earn is pre-allocated by a marketing algorithm. You have a mortgage, a car note, a student loan, and a subscription to 3 different streaming services. You are comfortable, which is really just code for sedated. You can go to a restaurant, but you still check the total with a mild sense of panic when the waiter brings the black book. You are trapped in what we call the golden handcuffs. The middle class isn't a status, it's a subscription service. If you stop paying, the lifestyle expires instantly. You are running on a treadmill that is slowly speeding up, and you're just hoping you don't trip. Level 3, the High Earner. You make 6 figures. Your problem isn't survival, it's maintenance. You've traded the stress of not enough for the anxiety of not losing it. You live in a nice neighborhood where the HOA finds you for having the wrong shade of mulch. You drive a luxury car, but let's be honest, it's a lease. You are what the financial world calls a Henry. High earner, not rich yet. You're working 80 hours a week to pay for a house you only see when you're sleeping. You are the highest paid slave on the plantation. You are stressed out of your mind. You are buying expensive wine to numb the fact that, essentially, you are a very well-paid servant to a bank. Level 4, the Millionaire Next Door. This is the first level where you actually step off the treadmill. You've stopped caring about the graphics and started caring about the source code. But here's the secret that nobody tells you. These people look boring. They stopped buying liabilities and started buying assets. At this level, you stop working for money, and money starts working for you. You have FU money, not enough to buy a jet, but enough to quit a job you hate. The biggest luxury you buy here isn't a Ferrari, it's the ability to say no. Level 5, the ultra high net worth. Now things get weird. At level 5, money becomes a tool for time dilation. You no longer wait, you pay the world to move at your speed. You don't go to hotels, you go to private villas with staff. You stop looking at price tags entirely. A $10,000 vacation feels like buying a sandwich. You hire a driver so you can work in the car. You begin to realize that the hidden economy isn't just about cash, it's about access. You are now behind the velvet rope forever. But a new anxiety sets in. Does my wife love me, or does she love the lifestyle? You realize that having everything you want is actually kind of boring. Level 6, the Titan. You are now playing a strategy game. At this level, you don't buy products, you buy politicians and policies. You've stopped being a player and started being an admin. You don't just buy houses, you buy compounds. You want to meet a senator? You fund their campaign and they take your call on the first ring. You're starting to shape reality. You aren't just rich, you are influential. Your name is whispered in rooms with no windows. You have moved past the need for fame. Fame is for level 2 people. Power is for level 6 people. You have security teams, you have kidnapping insurance. You lose the ability to relate to normal human experiences. Level 7, the billionaire, God mode. At level 7, you aren't just rich, you are a historical event. You are terraforming Mars while the people at level 1 are terraforming their front yards. You are a nation state. You have a space program. You worry about your legacy. You want to build things that last for 500 years. The sheer scale of your wealth is so vast that it creates its own weather system. You can crash a small country's currency by accident while checking your portfolio. You are building bunkers in New Zealand because you know how fragile the system is. You pour billions into biohacking trying to solve death. Level 8, the abstract, 100 billion plus. This isn't money anymore, it's an ideological weapon. You are no longer bound by the laws of men, only by the laws of physics, and you're working on bypassing those too. You are not a person anymore, you are an economy. You look down on the ant farm of Earth and it looks like a different species. You have won the game, but you are playing it alone. Most people stay poor because they mistake progress from movement and never realize they're running in place. So where are you? Are you grinding at level 1, or are you stuck on the treadmill at level 2? The secret of the game is that the happiest players usually stop at level 4. Don't let the high score fool you. The best graphics are usually found outside, for free. If this helped you see the system differently, subscribe. If you disagree, say why in the comments. I read all of them. And if you want to understand one of the most effective traps inside this system, watch the episode on credit cards next.